Firstly, we would like to introduce you to some of the key terminology and abbreviations we'll be using in this presentation herein. Firstly, previously institutionalized PI. Comparison, COMPS. Reactive attachment disorder, RAD. Disinhibited social engagement disorder, DSED. Disinhibited attachment disorder, DAD. Attachment disorders were first formally defined in 1980 as a disorder in the DSM-3. 20 years after appearing in this, the disorder attracted little attention in the form of research. Prior to the introduction of the DSM-5 in 2013, revisions to criteria were made largely in the absence of any relevant research. The first study directly addressing the validity of any criteria did not appear until 1998 by Boris et al. There have been many changes in the criteria for attachment disorders. The DSM-5 has now separated attachment disorders into two distinct categories, similar to that of the ICD-10. The ICD's 10 classification of disorders are RAD and DAD. The DSM-5s are RAD and DSED. Although there are similarities, the two disorders have a distinct difference. RAD relates to the internalizing of the disorders, and the DSED more closely resembles the externalizing of the disorder, like indiscriminate friendliness. Misdiagnosis of this attachment is common, often confused with other externalized disorders such as ADHD. It also may occur in children who have secure attachments. Both of these disorders are the result of social neglect or other situations that limit a young child's opportunity to form selective attachments. The paper by Olszewski et al. Not only discusses the founders of attachment such as Bowlby and Ainsworth, but also looked at much of the research carried out within the last decade, encompassing neurological implications on attachment disorders. RAD and DSED have been subjected to more systematic research in the past 15 years than in the 25 years that followed the original description in the DSM-3. Constant updates to the DSM will take findings from most recent research in order to increase accuracy, knowledge and understanding of attachment disorders, aiding clearer diagnosis for professionals.